year, counting every single person in the world's most populous nation as India launches its first census in 15 years. Our India correspondent Archana Shukla joins us live from Mumbai. Archana, tell us, this is a huge undertaking. Why is it so important for India to do this?
Well, you need a definitive snapshot of what really India is right now, because everything depends on that data, from policies, welfare to even marketing strategies for companies. And the last census was done 15 years ago, and in that 1.5 decades, the entire country has really transformed. Villages have turned into towns, millions have migrated, and an entire generation has really grown up. But still, the data that is being used for policy is an outdated picture. So in that sense, it is really a crucial exercise for India to really understand where the population lives and how, because even technology has come and changed the way people live and work here. So this will be a mammoth exercise over the next 1 year. 1.4 billion people have to be counted, and there are 33 questions in this survey which will be done in a digitally way in the first time, and they're asking questions from how you live, where you live, how many people live in your house, to even what grain you eat, whether you have internet access or not. And it really shows how vast and diverse and unequal this country is, and that data would be very crucial. There are also controversies already surrounding it, because will be also the first time that India will be counting caste. Remember the ancient social hierarchy, which really influences everything in this country, from politics to welfare to even what university seats children get. And this is something which is already being debated. It's the first time it will be formally done in India. Some say it is needed to iron out inequalities in the country. Others say if India is trying to become a superpower, it should do away with caste differences, and it could bring in more divide. So the government did come out with a caste census in 2011, but they did not fully release it because there were issues around accuracy. So what they do with that data now would be crucial to watch. Why it is also important to have the population census, and in controversy also, is because the government is looking at drawing the electoral constituencies based on population. This is a plan, and if there are already debates between the northern side of India and the southern side of India on how this could work out. But irrespective of everything, for policies, for welfare, to reach the real set of people, this population census is very crucial.
Yeah, it certainly sounds a fascinating endeavor. Thanks very much for that, Archana Shukla, there in Mumbai. Now, before we go, OpenAI